Very good afternoon to everybody looking at us all over the globe, all over the continent, across all sections. We are here this afternoon to let you know the rate of what have happened during the week in the likes of UEFA Champions League, Europa League, and all the groups. We've seen all the falling side of the falling heroes, people dwangling, struggling all over the week. That was so terrible, amazing to some. Welcome as I join you to our sport arena on Newsbuster NGTV. It's me, your regular host, like you know, Isaac Habayomi Ajiboye, with my humble guest with me inside the studio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Abayo.
It's nice to meet you again.
Well, it's good to be on air again to discuss what the world likes most. Sports makes the world goes round. And on this show, it makes you to understand and know what is happening in the world of sports. Welcome. I'm Stanley Anefon. Good to be here with you once again.
Nice and welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Let's start by looking at what happened, what transpired during the week, UEFA Champions League. It was a tug of war.
Well, in football, like they said, in physics, the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. But in football, the higher you go, the more exciting it becomes.
But do you understand the fact that people have been saying football is not about mathematics?
No, football is not about mathematics.
It came to reality during
it's all
Dynamo
about
Zagreb picking
concentration.
off on Chelsea.
Well, that singular match alone have paved way for the outstage of Thomas Tuchel, the coach of Chelsea, who was sacked on Wednesday, the following day after that match. What I want to put on board here is Dynamo Zagreb is not a team you can just push by the side. And moreover, in front of their home crowd, the match was played in Croatia, in front of their crowd. So that's where they played all their matches, training. So this is my home.
But
I know all the
nevertheless, you know, when we talk of Chelsea, I could recall all our conversations during the week before the match.
Yeah.
We are saying, be the side of the west of London, Chelsea, known as the pride of London, can't just go to Croatia and fall just like that.
Like I said in physics, they will tell you the higher you go, the cooler it becomes. But in football, the higher you go, the tougher it becomes.
But looking at the judgment as you speak right away.
Looking at it from it is, when we talk of sports, you will be counting of your preparation plus luck. Preparation does not win match. Preparation from luck. There are days you just enter the pitch and all your footing, all your shot, everything is either hit the goal bar, pull out, God. If the luck of soccer is not on your side that day, no matter what you play, just like the Chelsea Dynamo Zagreb match, the match was played and everybody saw what Chelsea player did on the pitch, but the god of soccer was not on their side. Just that one goal they got sealed everything, and all other angles that Chelsea decided to put into the game, either to have an equalizer or to even win, prove abortive. That is, the god of soccer was not on their side.
But surprisingly, this goal came at early hour of the first half.
That's what I'm telling you. I said,
but eventually, looking at the analysis of that football, Chelsea played well.
That's what I'm saying. I said,
fine.
Playing well is a different
going by
angle.
Statistics of
and
the 5 previous
luck,
matches, they've not been won.
Yes.
Why? And now later see what happened to the coach. Is that the best option?
That's not the best option. Winning just one match in the UEFA Champions League does not warrant sending the coach away. But like I want to put it, the new owner of Chelsea wants to experiment with his own idea. And so, like you see, since the taking over, So many backroom staffs have left.
Wow. Wow.
So
Wow.
many backroom staff have either voluntarily or some were sacked. So the new owner
That's
just wants to take ownership of his club to start with. So
and that
Thomas
also draws my
Tuchel,
attention to the Liverpool fans all over the globe. Wow, what happened, Liverpool fan? Are we doing great? Are we not missing money? You can see what happened to Liverpool during the week.
Liverpool issue, like I keep saying right from the beginning of the season, when I learned that Sadio Mane have left Liverpool. Sadio Mane is a player that is all round. Look at his style of play. Anywhere you put him, you put him on the 9 as the front striker, is there.
Is there?
You throw him at the wing side, either from the left side or from the. Look at the interchange between him and Mo Salah. It's
Yes.
as if they sleep together, they wake
I
together.
agreed with you. I agreed with you.
So that
That
partnership
collaboration.
has been so fantastic.
Yes.
All Liverpool needed do for Sadio Mane was to increase his pay. For the past 5 years, if we should look at the pedigree of Liverpool, Mane cannot be ruled out of that.
Wow. And
So that
that's
singular act of allowing Mane to go is
it's
falling
really
back
affecting Liverpool. On a
on
more serious
Liverpool.
note, I must say
And like
sorry
they
to all
said,
Liverpool fans
you never walked alone.
all over the world because Liverpool says
Last
never walk
Wednesday,
alone.
Liverpool walked alone.
But Liverpool walked alone. I must be sincere with you. I agree with you
Like I
because
always said,
I don't see Napoli trashing
I
Liverpool
always tell to
4-1.
people, no matter how lovely you are, like this popular saying that failure is an orphan, success has many families. When you are at the verge or when you have succeeded at something, you will see so many people that will like what you did
And to rejoice
and
with
they will
you.
rejoice with you. But nobody wants to work with a failure. So that's why we have all normally say that success failure is an orphan, but success is not an orphan.
And on the other side, I give kudos to the whole of Manchester City, making us proud, making the England proud in the UEFA Champions League. That was so impressive.
Pep Guardiola with his noisy neighbor team from Etihad. Guardiola have won so many things, including the Champions League. Man City on his part have won.
But Thomas Tuchel has also won.
Let's forget about Thomas Tuchel's sack. Like I said, the new owner of Chelsea, like I told somebody yesterday, I said the new owner might not be as patient as
Ibrahimovic.
I said when Ibrahimovic take over Chelsea, Claudio Ranieri was the coach.
Yes, I remember vividly.
And Abramovich didn't sack Ranieri immediately. He took over the team. He allowed him to play to the end of the season. At the end of the season, that was when Mourinho, the special one, came in.
The special one.
And the building of Chelsea to what it is today started from there.
In the likes of Makalele.
That's it. But like today, we've seen Thomas Tuchel out. If not for the death of Iya Charlie, the Queen
Yeah.
of England, maybe by now, Graham Potter will have been unveiled in the press media chat as the new coach. But be that as it may, everybody knows that Brighton have granted Graham Potter permission to talk with Chelsea, and they have concluded an arrangement. And Potter is now the new coach of Chelsea.
Chelsea Football Club. Congratulations to you, Chelsea.
His first match will have been tomorrow against Fulham.
If not for the unprecedented incident
that happened yesterday in England, the demise of the Queen of England, and that alone have postponed all the matches in England for tomorrow between today the 9th and 11th of this month. All matches in England, both Championship, FA Cup, women football have been postponed.
Even to Scotland.
Even up to Scotland. And like
Yes.
the English FA will say, Her Majesty the Queen was a long-standing patron of the Football Association and have left a lasting and incredible legacy on our national team. And as a mark of respect, following the passage of the Majesty the Queen of England, English football have united to postpone all football fixtures between September 9 and 11. The FA confirmed that all football fixtures across the Women's Super League, Women's Championship is postponed this weekend. So that shows that the Queen was loved by the people.
Yes.
And for, if not for a divine intervention yesterday, Man U match against Real Sociedad will have been put off.
Wow. To show the sign of dignity and respect.
But it's because Real Sociedad have already traveled down to England. So you can't waste their resources.
Yes.
So that was why that match was allowed to go on yesterday.
And on that note, we Newsbuster NGTV Online use this opportunity to say, may her gentle soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
Amen. Yes, back to our discussion. It was a tug of war, like I said earlier. You see PSG trashing what's it called?
Juventus,
the 2-1.
Yeah, like I said that day that PSG will win. The reason for this is PSG, just like Man City, have won so many other things except the Champions League. Man City have gotten to the final once. PSG have gotten to the final, but they have not tested this cup. So Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona to PSG, who wants to make a statement that he didn't achieve alone in Barcelona. He achieved in Barcelona and PSG. And I feel if once he leaves PSG, Lionel Messi will retire from football back to his home country.
But do you agree with me now that Real Madrid is unbeatable?
No team is unbeatable. For now, Real Madrid are enjoying their current form.
Wow, I agree.
They have a coach who have played the match. As a player, he won the Champions League.
That's Carlos Ancelotti.
And as a coach, he has won it too. Not once. He has won it with different teams. He has won it as a player with AC Milan. He won it as a player he won it as a coach with AC Milan and with Real Madrid. He was unsuccessful in England when he was with Chelsea.
Yes.
But that cannot be taken away from Ancelotti. Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola happens to be coaches that have won this Champions League as a player. So winning it as a player is a motivation.
Yes.
That since I was a player, I did it. So doing it as a coach too will be a added.
It's a plus. It's a plus. And on that note, I give kudos to him. But in fact, it's the table just turned around during the week. You can imagine the whole of Man City trashing the other side 3-0.
Sevilla. That alone have Villarreal.
Yes. What do you think of?
No, Sevilla. Sevilla.
It's
Sevilla sacked his coach the following day after that match. And that's what happened in football. The first casualty in football is always the coach. When the team is winning, it's the coach that is performing.
Exactly.
When the team is not winning, it's the coach that is underperforming. So the coach is the first casualty in the football team.
And on that note, I also give kudos to the whole the German leader, the German machine, Bayern Munich, trashing the whole of entire Inter Milan 2-0 down.
Bayern Munich is a team that is at the verge of making history. Sadio Mane
You can see his
moving
impact in that football, in
from
that game,
Liverpool to Bayern
compared with
Munich
saying in
is a
that.
plus
It's
for
honestly,
Bayern Munich.
honestly, honestly.
Bayern Munich, as it is, will never miss Lewandowski.
I was even taught probably at the end of departing of Lewandowski to Barcelona, he will be missed in that front line,
No,
or
no.
knowingly that there's someone that can replace
Sadio
him.
Mane is a player that, if you look at him from the in-depth, you will see that this is somebody that have passed through a lot. Somebody that grows up in a rural community. Virtue of his uncle, he was able to move from Senegal to France, and
Then he explore
from France to Austria, then from Austria to England, and now to
to
Germany.
Germany.
The zeal, like he always said, he said, today, once he's playing a football match, the whole community
Are
in
looking at
Senegal
him.
are there watching him. The reason is Sadio Mane is a man after
His people.
his people. With so many, like there's this interview I saw, and somebody, the reporter was asking him, a footballer like you, of your caliber, you have money, why are you holding a broken screen and phone? And the reply he gave was, I have the money to buy any type of phone I want, but the phone is not my problem. My people are my problem. Showing that he came from a low
Level
poverty
background.
background, and courtesy of sports, courtesy of football, he has been able to get to the top of the ladder today. So it is not everybody down in Senegal that have that opportunity. So for him to have been so gracefully blessed by God, he has to show gratitude and show love back to his people.
And on that note, I also give kudos to Ahmed Musa. Recently, Ahmed Musa give 5,000 people in Plateau State each 20,000 naira. 5,000. I recall vividly. That's in Nigerian money evaluation now. That's total of 100 million naira.
Ahmed
Ahmed Musa,
Musa,
on this note,
I want to
we
congratulate Ahmed
congratulate you
Musa,
and
not
commend
only
you
for
for
that.
that effort.
There are some set of people Ahmed Musa have paid their school fee in the university.
Yes.
About 30 people I am aware of that are in the university, courtesy of Ahmed Musa. We want people to show love back to their community,
Yes.
so that people will feel love.
And on that
Love
note, we
makes
are
the
using this
world goes
opportunity to
round.
tell footballers nationwide, local and international, to always pay back to the community, give back to the community. People are watching. Whatever you do today has a reward tomorrow. And on that note, that also draws my attention to this upcoming event. No, the one that you even played on Thursday, which is Europa. Don't let us forget
Europa. Yeah,
Europa.
okay. We've not
The
talked
almighty
about Europa.
Europa.
The
We
Europa.
saw a lot of drama happening within themselves, even the conference.
The Europa and the Conference League is a game where surprises will always come up. And like I said, it's happening in Africa. And the same thing is happening in Europe. No small country today again. Everybody wants to showcase what they have. We've seen the likes of Roma was beaten,
Unbelievable.
Manchester United was beaten at Old Trafford.
That's so bad. That's so bad yesterday. Honestly, yesterday I
And
felt which
Arsenal won away in Zurich. That was lovely. But there are so many other matches. Villarreal
3-3
played 3-3 in
against
Spain.
Lech Poznan.
And nobody expected that Villarreal, a former champion, will play a 3-3 draw yesterday.
That's no.
So it shows that football is growing every day.
Yes.
And like I always tell you, who need it most, you see the impact on them.
Exactly.
Football it's a game of 90 minutes, and in between 90 minutes, a minute can cause the downfall of a team.
Wow, 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 wow. That's so impressive. That's so amazing. On this note, let's also give you the details of what will happen across Europe all over the weekend. Despite the fact that there is a lot of postponed matches in England and Scotland due to that leads us to the death of the Queen Elizabeth. And aside that, we have other leagues that have the upcoming matches in the light of Serie A.
Serie A, there will be match. Napoli is playing Spencer. Spencer is a new team that just come from the
Relegation.
to the Serie A. And looking at that match alone, saying Napoli will win is not guaranteed. And because like last week I said Chelsea playing with another team in England is always a tough of war.
Yes.
But not knowing that the god of soccer will not be on their side that day in that Champions League where they lost to Zagreb. Zagreb is the champion from Croatia. And today and tomorrow in Croatia, we have matches too.
Yes.
Rijeka versus Osijek.
Wow.
Then we have Gorizia versus Dynamo Zagreb.
Wow.
And Dynamo Zagreb does not look at home or away team. They are a team that's at the verge of making history too. So Dynamo Zagreb, Rijeka is also on the same platform with Dynamo Zagreb. But on any day, anytime, Dynamo Zagreb is the king. And like the popular saying that Organa master. Just
like we have in England presently in the likes of Man City holding on any club.
Master.
Wow.
So in Croatia, Dynamo Zagreb is the Organa master.
And that takes us to Serie A. Napoli taking on Spezia, Inter taking on Torino, Sampdoria taking on AC Milan. Wow.
Napoli currently is topping the Italian Serie A, closely followed by AC Milan. Just a matter of same points, goals difference.
Looking at the scoreline, what will be the aggregate at the end of the match?
I say Napoli winning. With the current form, with the euphoria of beating Liverpool.
That's so impressive. That's so impressive. Winning. Despite the fact that they are missing our own Victor Osimhen.
Osimhen got that injury. Although up till now, the coach have not come up to say for how long they are going to miss him. Depending on how serious the injury is. But Napoli with Osimhen, Napoli is good to go. They might miss him for tomorrow's match, but I see it. The upper week will be FIFA free weekend.
Wow.
So most of the players will return back to their country to go and play the international matches. And that same weekend is when they want to lay the Queen of England to rest.
Wow.
On the 19th, the Queen will be buried.
Wow.
Nigeria national team is planning to play Portugal national team during that free weekend. Which is the upper week, not this week we are ending.
And on that note, let me also take you to the Bundesliga as it will be happening over the weekend. Eintracht Frankfurt is taking on Wolfsburg. Berlin taking on Bayer Leverkusen. Hoffenheim taking on Mainz 05. RB Leipzig will be trashing it down with Borussia Dortmund. While Schalke 04 taking it down over Bochum.
Let me start with RB Leipzig Dortmund. RB Leipzig last weekend were trashed 4-0.
It seems they were not informed nowadays.
During the week, midweek, they played their Champions League and they won. And the following day, the coach stepped down. So their match tomorrow will be played under a new coach, which I'm not aware of whether they've gotten a new coach or somebody is standing in for now. Dortmund. We've seen Dortmund for the past 3 years, the kind of form they have been and the kind of player they've sold out.
And they are still performing.
Dortmund is a team that make do with youthful player, youthful in sense of ability, strength. And that's why, despite they've sell out, they are still there, performing and maintaining the standard.
Yeah.
For that match, Leipzig Dortmund, the two of them might score themselves. They now depend on who need it most to add it to make it a win.
Who need it most? Get the
Who
3 points at the end of
at the
90
end of the
minutes.
90 minutes.
Wow.
Then in Hertha Berlin, Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen is a team that is always on top, but they have a little problem, and the problem is not maintaining their form at all times. If you look at German league for the past 3-4 years, you will discover that it's either is Bayern Munich leading the pack, followed by Dortmund, Leverkusen. It's just from 3 last years that Leipzig and Ephraim came in. And looking at Leipzig and Ephraim, Leipzig is a team with Ephraim is a team that their coach happens to be one of the youngest.
Wow. Wow.
Leipzig have had a coach that have been a 29 years old. Ephraim, the same thing, have been a coach that some player in the team
Senior.
But it's all about what you can do. It's not about the age.
Can you deliver?
How much you can deliver is what is at stake.
Wow.
And Ephraim versus Mainz tomorrow will be a great match. That match, I see the two of them scoring each other.
And that
So
draws
now
me to that draws my attention to let's even take a look about what happened at the Champions League. All the results. Let's see.
Let's see all the results of what happened in the Champions
Let's
League.
see. You can see Dynamo Zagreb 1-0 against Chelsea.
Yes, that was the first match of the day.
Real
Followed
Madrid
by-
taking on Sevilla 3-0.
Yes.
And Sevilla
Champion of the Super League. We've not had this year World Club Cup yet. So Real Madrid will always want to be a team to beat. Over this weekend, they are playing Real Mallorca.
Wow.
And Real Mallorca is not a team that will stop Real Madrid.
And on that note, I say to everyone looking at us all over the globe, all over the world, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Newsbuster NGTV. Subscribe, like, and share to your loved ones. Let it go round. We are beyond imagination here in the world of sports. Join me once again when we meet again next week. It's nice meeting you. And
It's
welcome
nice.
to this program. We say thank you
It's
all
nice
the way,
being there.
all the way from Badagry.
Before
it's
we
not
move,
easy.
before we call it a day for today, the postponement of football in England tomorrow will save the neck of some coaches. At the King Park Stadium, the Foxes, handled by Brendan Rodgers, have not performed so well this season. As it is, they are the last on the table. And the postponement have covered, like the Yoruba people will say, have bo ashiri of some people.
Okay.
So that alone will extend the doomsday till 2 weeks' time.
And on
It
that
is
note,
this note, I'll say
yes.
bye for today. And if you enjoy what we bring to you today, let's meet again next week.
Till next week when we meet, we are dropping the curtain now. Say bye for now.